Hi friend, I'm so excited you're here today and listening to my very first episode of the Marketing Yoga with Confidence podcast. Even just saying that makes me smile. I'm such a podcast junkie and it's almost surreal to have my own. But really, it's about time. Because I've been working with yoga teachers as their marketing coach for over a year now, and I've heard the phrase, Amanda, you should have a podcast, more times than I can count. And if there's anything that you will learn from me, it's to listen to your students. But before I jump in and start teaching all the marketing things, here's a little bit about me and what you can expect out of this podcast. In this podcast, you can expect two things: inspiration and definitely a next best step, because that's what I boil everything down to. Obviously, the podcast is all about marketing a yoga offering. So whether it's a yoga class, a workshop, or anything else that you market as a yoga teacher, you can apply the techniques to anything. But what I make sure to do is to give you a little bit of inspiration. And I do that through education of the why. What I found is that if I can share the why and say why something can work from a marketing perspective and how it can impact your students, most yoga teachers are absolutely willing to take that next step. So what I do is I share the why in this podcast. And then at the end of the episode, I give you your next best step. Whether it's using Instagram stories to market your idea or collaborating with the coffee shop down the street, you will have a little inspiration and a next best step for certain. But in this podcast, you're also going to get a lot of my personality. So I want to tell you a little bit about my journey and how I got here so you can decide if I am the marketing coach for you. Because here's the deal. There are more business coaches for yoga teachers out there. So if I don't resonate with you, go find one that does. But if I do, I definitely want you to hit the subscribe button today. My yoga journey started when I was in college, and it only took one class for me to be hooked. I graduated with my master's degree in marketing and jumped head first into the corporate world. I worked with big budgets and learned a lot. For the majority of my corporate time, I worked for 2 different media companies where I managed marketing for different international events, bringing tens of thousands of professionals together. And in this time, I gained a lot of experience that now lends itself to running my own company. After I left the corporate world in 2017, I began working with small businesses and a few corporations as a consultant. I was excited to be on my own, but I still felt like I hadn't found my place just yet. But the best news was that my yoga practice truly deepened during this time. I was attending more classes and started to become friends with several yoga teachers. Then I found myself sharing business and marketing advice with them, and one day one of them said, Amanda, I never knew I was a business owner until you told me I was one. And from that moment on, I knew who I wanted to work with, and it was yoga teachers. So then it was all about learning about you, my dear yoga teacher friend who went to yoga teacher training, graduated, started working at all the studios, and now you're ready to grow your yoga business. So at that moment, I did what I would tell you to do, to learn and listen to your dream student. So I went to yoga teacher training myself. That's right. I am a certified 200-hour yoga teacher because I went to yoga teacher training to learn about you, my dream student, so I could serve you better. Whether or not you consider yourself a business owner or an entrepreneur today, I want you to start thinking like one. And that was what I promised myself I would do. As a marketing coach for yoga teachers, I wanted to empower yoga teachers to think like business owners so that you could actually grow your business and earn more money. And speaking of money, I thought I would go ahead and share a few of my viewpoints on things so you know where I'm coming from. And the first thing is about money. I think making money is a great thing. And in fact, I would love for all yoga teachers to earn all the money in the world because yoga teachers are most often the most giving people that I know. And I would love for all the yoga teachers to have so much money that they could then give back to foundations, to nonprofits, and share yoga for free with so many people. But in order to do that, we've got to get your business growing. And another viewpoint that I have is that marketing yoga is a very positive thing, because yoga can help every single person on the planet. I will never deny this And it's actually the reason that I believe that all yoga teachers should actually niche down, with the caveat of once you've been teaching for a while. Teaching yoga and niching down is a process, so we do need to give ourselves time. But there's no denying that once you niche down, your business will make more money so that you can impact more people in this world. And the other viewpoint that I want to focus on is that I'm a huge believer in boiling marketing down to a simple process that fits into your life and schedule. There's a lot of topics I'll be talking about on this podcast, but I don't want you to do all of them. I would rather you pick one and do really good at it and then try another one. So while I talk about a lot of things, I want you to stay focused on where your students are and being really comfortable knowing where they are and moving forward with those specific channels. So that's it in a nutshell. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button if all of this resonates with you. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. Because just like I will tell you as my student, there will be people who want what you're offering and others that don't. So it's equally as important to let go of the people who aren't loving what you're offering, so you can welcome in more of those who love it. So whichever side of the fence you land on today, I appreciate you for listening and following your heart. And as promised, you have a next best step from today's episode. If you like this and want more, I want you to hit the subscribe button today. And if you didn't love it, I would love to encourage you to find another business-related podcast about yoga so that you can continue to be empowered by one of the business coaches out there. I'm not the only one, so find one that resonates with you so you can continue to learn about the business side of running a yoga business. Because the better you run your business, the more people you can impact. And I know you're doing amazing things as a yoga teacher, and I want you to grow your impact. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this episode today. You can find the show notes for this episode at marketingyogawithconfidence.com/podcast. And I would love to welcome you to continue this conversation about running a yoga business in my Facebook group, Marketing Yoga with Confidence. I hope to see you there soon. Until next time, give yourself permission to market your yoga and grace along the way. Talk to you soon.